right, well, here's David O.
Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And especially to Don, who really was in Europe and had the weekend available to him. He said, David, I'm in Europe. Oops. But I'm going to fly back early just to be at your event. And that's just not an every kind of everyday type of thing to do. And for Tiffany to fly all the way out from LA, really, I met Tiffany once. She doesn't really quite remember.
It's not fair.
She meets so many. And but John, a good friend of mine, has you know, been an advocate for me with people, and I appreciate you, Tiffany, coming all the way out to do this, and of course for my good friend Councilwoman Maria Quinones Sanchez, who is truly you know, one of the lights of City Council, bringing common sense, smart government, transparency, and honesty. She wasn't really supposed to be there. She really fought her way on good government and got her seat. And Tony Williams, Senator Tony Williams, who ran for governor and should be here shortly, I truly appreciate him as well. Before I really just thank all the people on this committee here and all the people who were with me in 2003, 2007, and you guys know who you are. I could go through this entire room. I have to thank my partners who put up with me, and I'm not as smart as Don. He really cranks out the money, and then he does his extracurricular good stuff. My partners kind of like bolster me up on their shoulders, and then I go do my other stuff. So I thank them very much, and I also want to particularly acknowledge Ron Panapinto, Ron Panapinto Jewelers, for really his help and being one of the new forces that is with me. So thank you very much. And please give a hand to yourselves. I like the idea of working together because I don't believe that we can really accomplish what we could accomplish without pulling together, working together. And people say to me, wow, it's kind of interesting. You have Democrats, independents, you have guys from this area, people from that, women from this profession. And I suppose that is true, but it's really not that unusual. And that's kind of my message. It's not that unusual. I believe that at night, when this city is quiet, whether you be wealthy, middle class, or poor, whether you be in school or coming back from a hard days of labor, or sitting in the office, the struggles and the thoughts and the dreams and the ambitions are all the same. My father was a pastor, so let me say that I believe when the prayers rise up, they're remarkably the same. Help me. Take care of my kids. Let me make it through this day. Give me the strength. I would like to be somebody. I'd like to do something. So when I think about our city, I don't think about a city of gold. I don't think about the wealth of the city. I think about the quality of the city, the values of the city that I believe are within most of the common people, everyday people of our city. And if we cross those artificial barriers, if we pull together on those prayers, I know we can make this a great city. It was the cradle of liberty. It was the birthplace of freedom. It was the capital of America. Our greatest export is democracy. The idea that you and me and everyone else, with all our differences and quirks, that we could govern ourselves. And no one would be better or worse. That your father, your grandfather didn't determine who you would be or how limited you would be. And we fought a civil war. We fought a revolutionary war, and we've had struggles within this country. The Irish weren't welcome. Catholics should go. We've been through all that. We're Americans. If we really believe we're Americans, we should unleash our capabilities by working together. We'll build a great city. America's city on those values, I'm confident that we can do it. If I were to tell you about the problems, I'd be preaching to the choir. You know the problems of this city. I don't have to tell you. The solutions are not mysterious. You know the solutions. What then? It's the leadership. We've got good people, but we don't have enough good people. And I want to go in to City Council on your behalf. This night is kind of about me, but it's really about you and people like you. You're here early. You don't have to be here. I didn't even announce yet. I haven't won anything yet, but here you are. Because you care enough about this city to step up and step forward. You're not a lot different than from me. I'm the tip of the spear, but you're the spear. I cannot win. My mind is made up. I know what I want to do, but I don't know if I can do it. But you coming here tonight, you're letting me know that I'll have the backing, the support, the enthusiasm, and the ability to go forward on your behalf and make changes in this city that are just common sense. So I truly appreciate your being here. I thank you, and I ask you, keep it in your heart, keep it in your mind. We have an election coming up. The miserable, unhappy, dark-minded people, they're just so happy right now. You know why they're happy? Because everybody else is miserable. And they're preaching despair and crackpot stuff. I don't know what they're preaching. But you know what? Be uplifted. We're in control. We're going to build a better city. So thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Please keep it coming.